No, of course not.
Great. Well, I'll see you about 7 o'clock.
7?
Yeah, just a minute. So, Sister Jeffries has told you all the problems of a nursing career, has she?
He certainly has.
Good. Well, why don't we have dinner before you catch a train? But we'll have to move. And thanks, Sister. It appears your talk's done some good.
Oh, I'm glad. She's an extraordinary young lady.
Peter, I can't wait to tell you about the job.
Job?
I start here on Monday. Isn't that great?
I was under the impression we had an agreement.
That I would talk to Julie about nursing, yes.
I asked you to talk her out of it.
I didn't encourage her. She made up her own mind.
She doesn't know her own mind. She's still only a kid.
She's a very sensible young woman, and she'll make an excellent nurse.
Julie has not finished her schooling. If she becomes a nurse, she never will.
But she'll be starting a career that she wants.
Oh, great. That'll make Mum and Dad very happy.
What do you mean?
I practically had to bulldoze them into letting her stay in Sydney for 1 week. And now I have to tell them that she's dropped out of school and not going home.
Well, surely it's up to Julie to talk to your parents. Let her handle it.
I asked you to help me because I thought I could trust you. Thanks for nothing. See if Dr. Shaw gets his file on John Snow before you go.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, and tell Sister Jeffries I want to be kept informed of the patient's progress.
Right. Good night, guys.
Ellen, Doctor. Good night.
Night.
By the way, Kate, I've been meaning to ask you, have you been getting any more of those begging letters?
Oh, thankfully they've stopped. Oh, and Miss Bertram returned the $50 check I sent her.
Oh,
I believe she's happy doing some volunteer work in the children's ward.
no, that's good. Well, good night.
Good night, Dr. Dennis.
Doctor. Where are Julie and Ada?
At home, I suppose. Ada packed up and they left a short while ago.
It was quick. Should have waited for me to give them a lift.
Oh, they seemed to be in a hurry. Maybe it was something important.
Did you know that Julie's starting work as a nurse?
I heard mention of it. Sounds like a good idea.
It's a ridiculous idea and a waste of everyone's time.
Oh, Doctor, have a pleasant evening.
Vivian, I just have to change. I won't be a minute.
Oh, fine. Well, give me his car keys. I'll let you go.
Oh, yes. Well,
And even if he starts ranting and raving, I'm going to say, well, it's my life, isn't it?
Of course it's your life, love. But he won't rant and rave. You see, I bet when he walks in that door, he'll have thought it over sensibly and he'll say, you're quite right.
Julie, you are going home this evening and I don't want any arguments.
I'm staying. Sister Jeffries gave me a job.
You can call Sister Jeffries right now and tell her that you're not taking the job.
I can't believe this. Oh, I remember when you left the farm to study medicine, you told Mum and Dad you had to make your own way. Well, why can't I do the same? Why do you want to stop me?
I don't want to stop you. It's just you're not strong enough to take on nursing yet.
Oh, that's a load of old rubbish. What about Virginia? She's only a slip of a girl. She can cope.
2-1 now, is it? No wonder you two left the hospital so quickly.
I know what you're thinking, Peter, but you're wrong. I made up my own mind.
She's right. I didn't say a word.
Can't you see you should stay at school and finish your education?
Oh, mind you, an education is important, love. You could start nursing next year. That's not long to wait.
Heavens! Look, other girls start work at my age, and Sister Jeffrey said I'd be training for a career.
True, true. Nursing's a good life for a girl, you know.
You're too young to leave home, and Mum and Dad don't exactly live around the corner from the hospital.
Oh, he's right there, you know. Big city can be lonely for a young girl. Perhaps you should be with your mother and father.
Look, Ada's right. You really should go home.
No! And besides, I won't be alone. I've got you two, and all the people at the hospital.
Of course you have, love. And all the nurses at the social club. You'll make a lot of friends.
Ada, just whose side are you on?
What, me? You know I don't take sides. Oh, well, of course, if that's the attitude, I won't say another word. Not another word.
That suits me fine.
Mind you, if you ask me,
is asking you.
While you're both so quiet, I'm going to phone Mum and Dad and tell them about my job.
Oh, don't look at these. Make yourself comfortable. I'll fix some drinks. Scotch?
Fine.
I'll think about fixing something to eat later.
Hey, I asked you out to dinner, remember? I heard of this new restaurant that's just opened. According to the experts, the food is superb.
Thanks, Rod, but I really just feel like staying home and relaxing tonight. It's been a pretty hard day, one way or another.
Would you rather I didn't stay?
Oh, no, of course not. You're just the person I need at the moment, someone I can talk to.
Have you tried talking to Liz?
Well, that situation's a little bit difficult at the moment. Besides, being her superior at work doesn't help matters. And I do feel partly responsible for the trouble she and Kate got into over my bogus doctor friend.
I'm sure Liz doesn't blame you.
Nevertheless, I do feel partly responsible.
Oh, come on. You weren't to know he wasn't the real Dr. Parrish.
But if everybody else thought there was something wrong, how come I didn't? So no more to see.
Let me tell you something about yourself, Vivian Jeffries. You're a very fine sister. The only person you're going to let down over this affair is yourself. And I'm not going to let that happen. Cheers.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello, Virginia.
Good morning.
Great talking. I read about you winning the surfing competition. It sounded terrific. Thanks, it's no big deal. It's only the junior title.
Not too many distractions, eh?
What's up with you then?
Nothing. You said you wouldn't take me because I'd be too much of a distraction. Well, what about the other girl you took?
That's different. She's just in Sydney for a short holiday and she's never seen a surfing competition.
So you took her. Oh, how very generous of you. I'm sure she didn't distract you.
Look, she's just a friend.
I'm not interested in what you or your friends do.
Ah, women. You're not worrying about that operation, are you?
No, I'm not worried.
Good. Bradley's hospital today. He should be back on the surfboard pretty soon.
So he's all right.
Yeah. And you'll be all right in no time at all as well. Tell you what, I'll organise it so I can wheel you down to theatre personally.
Would you?
I said I would. And when you're well enough, we can start those surfing lessons we were talking about. Maybe you, me and Brad are going to trip up the coast, following the surf.
When you have finished, Orderly Swift, I'd like to examine the patient.
Yes, Doctor. I'll see you later, mate.
I think I'll take my car to the hospital.
There's no need. We're both on the same shift.
Nevertheless, I'll take my car. I've caused enough gossip in that hospital already.
Just as you please. I'll be on my way.
Thanks for staying with me.
Thank you.
Are you ready, John?
Damien was going to take me. He sort of promised.
I wish all these would make promises like that to patients. Oh, it's all right, John. If I know Damien Swift, he'll be up to you to talk about surfing as soon as you're awake. Thank you, Audrey.
You sounded as though you know Damien Swift, Doctor. Are you a friend of the family or something?
Something like that.
Fine. But I've forgotten, didn't you? Well, I'm going to give you a better ride than you're ever likely to get in the way. Let's go, right?
Hi.
Hello.
I hope you weren't too bored with all that shop talk last night.
Not at all.
Good.
Hello, would you come through and take a few letters, please?
Yes, certainly.
Morning. Oh, Dr. Denham, the file on Brad Matthews. You asked to be kept informed.
Thank you, Doctor.
Brian, you always look so concerned when you find me talking to Dr. Fielding.
I am concerned. I don't want to see you get hurt again.
Well, that's very nice of you, Brian, but I can assure you there's no need to worry.
I know I've tried to talk to you before about Dr. Fielding, and you...
I think you have made your point, Brian. You obviously don't want to see me hurt, and I promise you I won't.
Do I seem to be overprotective towards you?
Yes.
Funnily enough, Major Gordon accused me of that. I spoke to him briefly last time he was in Sydney. He suggested I might be in love with you.
Well, that proves my point, doesn't it? You see how easy it is to get the wrong idea about people.
Please, lift.
Now, during the next few weeks, you'll be observing what goes on in the various parts of the hospital. Now, if you refer to the handouts I gave you earlier, you can see when you can expect to be in various places and what you can expect to see there. Just hold on for a moment. I want to make a phone call.
Don't you look nice? That uniform suits you.
You don't think it's a bit tight?
No, they all wear them tight. I tell you what, when Peter sees you like this, he'll change his mind about you becoming a nurse.
Oh, I hope so. It's been such a great day. It'd be terrible if we had another fight.
Oh.
I didn't recognize you. You really look like a nurse.
Well, that's what I am, as of this morning.
That's great. Can I have a cheese tomato sandwich?
Yes, sure.
I had a terrific time the other day, Damien.
It's okay.
Hello, Julie. Hello, Mrs. Gordon. Peter, would you mind making those up for me, please?
Yeah, don't you look nice in a uniform?
Oh, yes, but I am surprised. I mean, when Peter brought you in to meet me the other day, I thought you were in Sydney for a holiday.
Well, I was at first, but then I decided to stay and become a nurse.
Well, it would be nice having another Holland around, and there'd be plenty of opportunity for us to get to know each other.
You know, I feel I already know you, Mrs. Gordon. Peter used to write such a lot about you and Jill in his letters.
Oh, did he?
Well, I'd better get back. It's been nice meeting you again.
Yes, don't get on the wrong side of sister your first day here.
See you later, Julie, and good luck.
Nurse Holland, you can come with me to Casualty now, and you two can stay here for the moment.
You seem to be very friendly with Dr. Holland's sister.
She's a nice girl.
And she's the girl you took to the surfing competition.
Right.
Just here for a short holiday, so you said. Does Dr. Holland know you took her surfing?
If he doesn't know now, I'm sure I can rely on you to tell him.
You're a very lucky man, Mr. Hill. You could have easily cut a tendon.
Dr. Langley, Nurse Rhodes, I'd like you to meet Julie Holland. She's one of our new trainee nurses starting today.
Hello?
No.
You nervous?
Oh, a little. How do you make it so neat? Whenever I do a bandage at home, it always falls off straight away.
Well, don't worry about bandaging today. You're simply here to observe.
All right, nurse, take Mr. Hill through to reception, and you can pick up that file for me if you will, please.
Thanks, Doc.
What do you think?
The uniform looks fine. But you'll soon learn there's a world of difference between playing doctors and nurses and being a real nurse.
Julie won't last a week, and then will she be uneducated and unemployed?
Peter.
Come on. I'll show your brother is wrong, won't we?
Good morning, Dr. Dan.
Hello, Mrs. Matthews. I trust you're not here in search of more stories for your television program.
No, I haven't come in a professional capacity, but as a mother. To take Bradley home.
Oh, good. I've been keeping an eye on the case. As a matter of fact, I just read the final report. He's made good progress, but he's still got a long way to go.
I know, Dr. Fielding told me. He's going to need a lot of special attention over the next few weeks. So I've organised to take some time off work.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be very beneficial for him.
I heard the police caught the man who impersonated Dr. Shaw.
Yes, I suppose some of the credit for that is due to you, but that doesn't mean to say that I approve of the way you went about it.
But it worked. Maybe one day I'll convince you to appear on my program. Officially, of course.
I don't think so. Well, you must excuse me.
Goodbye, Dr. Denham.
Goodbye.
And thank you. Mother! Marion, it's been a long time.
Well, we must have lunch someday, and I can catch up on the news behind the news. I've looked in on Brad. He seems to be making progress.
So Dr. Denham has been telling me. I'll just come in to pick him up.
Oh, I'm surprised you could find the time.
Of course I could find the time.
Oh, Mark, don't get me wrong. I know how busy you've been and how your work's kept you from visiting Brad. I know only too well how difficult it is for a professional woman like you to find time to be with the children.
You're in no position to make such a criticism. It strikes me as a classic case of the pot calling the kettle black.
Now, let's see. What else can I show you now? It's just all so wonderful and exciting.
Get your scissors, nurse. Can I go, Doctor? Yes,
saying? Come on, move! Looks like he went through the windscreen. Facial lacerations on the system, but there is damage to the left eye. Possible fracture of the skull. Arrange for an X-ray and a theatre. You better contact Dr. Shaw. Somebody get that training nurse out of here. Small swabs, quick.
Are you going to move back into that flat with those guys again? No, I'm going to live with my parents for a while. I see.
You nearly ready, Bradley?
Nearly. See you later, Bert. I'll give you a ring. Yeah.
Well, I want you to do those exercises I gave you every day. I'm afraid it'll probably be at least 3 months before we can go surfing again. And next time, be a bit more careful, all right?
I sure will.
Good.
And thanks, Doctor.
No worries. I guess you're really looking forward to getting out of here.
Yeah, sure am.
I'll bring you things.
Oh, Martha, what I said to you earlier...
Marion, it's all right, I understand. In many ways, what you said was right. We do tend to let ourselves get cut off from our families sometimes. I suppose you see a lot more of your Damien now he's working in the hospital.
Damien, is Dr. Stoddard your mother?
Yes.
What happened? I'm sorry, sister. Peter was right. I could never be a nurse.
Well, what makes you say that?
There was an accident. 2 men came in and they were badly hurt and all covered in blood. Peter and the others, they just started working.
And you felt a little bit scared and a little bit helpless, huh?
I couldn't stay in there. I wasn't even touching them or anything, just looking.
You might find this hard to believe, but the same thing happened to me my first day as a trainee. I cried too.
I couldn't go back in there again.
The first time's very hard. But then you get used to it. Well, maybe not used to it, but you learn how to cope. Then you can do something to help those people.
No,
Hey.
I'm sorry, Julie. I knew you had to face a situation like that before long.
horrible.
I know. I was against you becoming a nurse because I wanted to hide you from things like that.
I should have listened to you.
I'm glad you didn't. I was wrong. Sister Jeffries was right when she said you were not a kid anymore. It won't be so bad the next time.
Peter, there won't be a next time. I'll go home like you wanted me to.
I don't want you to go home now. Look, I think you'll make a good nurse.
I can't stay.
Julie, a lot of trainee nurses cry like you did when they first work in casualty. It's only natural. But they don't just give up. They stick it out. You can't keep running away from your problems like that.
Okay, I'll stay.
Good. I should warn you that I'm going to be tough on you. Tougher than I am on the others. But that's because you'll have to be the best nurse in the hospital. Come on now. It's a busy hospital. Let's get back to work, eh?
And that's the final episode of The Young Doctors for the foreseeable future. Starting on Monday at 10:30, with the welcome return to the mornings of The Bold and the Beautiful. Our gripping drama E Street is later on today at 1. But first of all on Sky One, we join The Young and the Restless. Don't go away.